in the hemoglobins? All right, y'all. I'm live again. Go back. Holy moly guacamole. Talithia, good morning, my love. Sheesh. All right, we're going to try this again. Jenny's back. I don't know what that was, yo. I don't know what that was. Why did it just end like that? Oh my God. All right, we're going to give a few more minutes for everybody to get back over here because I don't freaking know what happened. I truly don't. It's like glitching. It's being weird. YouTube, why would you do that? That was obnoxious. What's wrong with you? God. Hi. Welcome back. Everybody get over to my YouTube now. We're about to start tea time. I'm here to... No, you didn't miss anything. The original live like shut down somehow and it was like error and then zoom and then it pulled back up out of nowhere and then it looked like a programmer screen for my analytics, like it was gone. And I'm like, what? I don't know. But everybody get over to my YouTube. We're about to start tea time. I'm going to end this live in a little bit. Welcome back, kids. So sorry. Don't know why that happened, but there's a poll at the top. Y'all take a poll. Everybody vote. What story do you want first for tea time? Hi, Tina. Everybody get on over to the U of the tubes. The stories be hot. And I have a story of my own I'm going to share about a time when I worked on the railroad for SEPTA in Philadelphia, where I am from, in case y'all do not know. It's probably going to be what you expect. You want me to be honest? But then again, it might not be. It might not be. It might not be. I really have to sit and get new free music off of YouTube. Everybody get in and vote. YouTube name, CC Lee Space, one word. It's in the link in my bio as well. Actually, you know what? Should I literally put it in my bio? Should I like type it out, like write it out in my bio to make life easy? Because then you got to go through the link tree and then you got to click something else. Like, isn't that annoying? It's a pain in the ass, isn't it? See everyone on YouTube? Get over there, Kiera. Hi, Micah. Come on over. Come on over, baby. Hi, Pretty Fiddle. See, they got Instagram down here. But how come it doesn't show? See, it has YouTube. Cancel. Yeah, my YouTube is linked, but for some reason it's not easy to find when people go to my profile, which is really weird. Subscription, Instagram, showcase. Why isn't YouTube there? I think I'm just going to stick it in like my profile info just to make life a little easier. Yes, no, maybe so. Let me see. YouTube. I have character limitations. Duh. Everybody, make sure you vote on the poll. Character limitations. Gosh. I don't know. Thank you guys for a thumbs up and tapping the heart. Thank you. Yeah, for now it's in my link tree. Come on over. Yeah. Okay. What time are we at? Give it a couple more seconds and I'm gonna end it. Chato, you made it. Welcome, my love. Welcome to a hot mess and debauchery of other people's anonymous stories, my own, my sisters, and all types of people I've run across because I'm newsy. and I keep this information. What? Yes. Yes, you do. I told you to do that before. That's your fault. Well, sounds like a personal problem. Oh, all right. I love how y'all all picked the one I thought y'all were going to pick, which is my story. Everybody pick the poll. Oh, it's over there. Well, for y'all, it's over there. For me, it's over there. Make sure y'all tap the poll. Tipola, good morning, love. All right, my love bugs. I'm already like 15 minutes behind because YouTube is weird. If all of you guys can head over to YouTube right now, follow me. The link is in my bio. We're going to start tea time. I'll see you guys later, either in Janelle Live or my live, somebody's live, honey. Yeah. So, yeah. Thank you for the follow, Lena. Thank you. But, yeah, go follow me on YouTube. We're on a road to 1,000. Bye, Kira. I love your face. Thank you. Because, see, yeah, they be trying to keep me on there. Okay, let's go. We got 60% train sex. Oh, my God. And today, Olivia, turn it down. Turn it down. Turn it down. Anywho's. Hey, y'all. Okay. We're going with my story first. End of the poll. Okay, here we go. Back in the day, okay, not Olivia, Jesus. I worked for SEPTA, which is the public transportation system in Philadelphia, where I was born and raised. On the playground is where I spent most of my days. Anywho, ADHD. Okay, I worked for what was called regional rail. Okay, there's different sectors to SEPTA. There's bus, there's trolley, there's train, there's high-speed train, there's regional rail. Okay? Sectors. I was regional rail. Regional rail runs on the same rail lines as like Amtrak in certain places. So it's like that. It's going to get you from one end to the other end depending on where you going. Okay? All right. Now, I'm not talking about regional rail for which I worked on. I'm talking about what is called the Broad Street line. Okay? In Philadelphia, there is a street that runs from one end to Philly all the way into the main part of the city. It's called the Broad Street line because it runs along Broad Street underground. Okay. Now, anyone who lived in Philadelphia, you've probably been on the Market Frankfurt L, which is another train line, or you've been on the Broad Street line at some point. It's the orange line. The debauchery that goes on them trains at different times and is wow. Okay. So I was coming home from work. At that time, I did not own a vehicle. My vehicle was down. And I was waiting to get a new one. And so for me to get home from where I was stationed, because regional rail, be clear, you may not be dropped off where you started. For instance, you can start at Suburban Station and end up in Delaware. But the next train out of Delaware to get you home could be like 2 hours from now. So if you didn't plan ahead and drop your car off in Delaware and then drove the train back to start your job, baby, how you getting home? You see what I'm saying? All right. So anywhoots, one particular day, I got back to Suburban Station because it connects to the Market Frankfurt on the Broad Street line. I walked on my little ass over there to the Broad Street line. I'm on my way home. I got to do a train, a trolley, and a bus, or a train and a trolley to get home at this point. I lived in Southwest Philadelphia at the time. So boom, I get on the Broad Street line from where I got dropped off at the last part of my shift. Okay. I get on the Broad Street line. I'm riding. Now it is early in the mornings. Okay. If I remember correctly, it's like 2 a.m. Okay, when my shift ended, like, welcome to regional rail. You know what I'm saying? So, anywho, like 2 a.m., I'm on the train, minding my black-owned business, but keeping my head on a swivel because, baby, I live in Philadelphia. I'm a black woman. I'm a woman on a train at 2 o'clock in the morning. If you know, you know. Okay? So, anywho, I'm sitting there, and I see a few people get on, and they sit down in their seats, keep their head on a swivel. And then I look further on like a diagonal angle, and certain seats on the train could fit two people right next to each other, or just one individual person between, some pillars or whatever. And I see a guy sitting there, and a girl is standing up with her knee in between his legs, just like talking and like riding the train. Nothing crazy. Well, riding the train. That was interesting wording. Anyway, so they were sitting there talking. I'm still keeping my head on a swivel. I'm listening to headphones. I'm minding my business. I look over. Nothing's really going on. A couple people get off at the next stop. Those same people that got on, they get off at the next stop. Them two are still down there, and there's one other guy like in another section in the middle. So once again, I'm sitting like this. So I'm on the train and I'm like this. One, because I can see everything. I'm at the end of the train car, so there's a door here to get to the other train car. So either you coming through and I hear you, or I'm seeing what's going on. So I'm sitting there and I'm like jamming to my music, waiting to get to my stop. And like 3 or 4 stops before I get to my stop, I happen to look back again and went, oh, Keena, thank you for becoming a member. Make sure you guys use the join button so you can get that cute spatula next to your name, okay? Join the member, okay? It's like subbing on TikTok, but it's here. Okay, anywho, I go to look, and now she's riding the train, all right? She's riding him on the train. I had to pull one of these, boom, right? Because maybe I'm so damn tired that I'm seeing shit. Okay? Like, I did it a couple times. Listen, she hit, okay? Getting her whole life. Okay? The guy in the middle of the train is literally like, he turns and looks at me, and I'm like, and he's like, and baby, listen to what I'm saying to you. They're not quiet. She's they're not quiet. They're not shy about it. They don't give a damn that me and this dude can't get off this train because we in the middle of stops and we got to sit here and listen to you two. Do you? Mind you, I literally can't get off. My stop is like 8 stops away. I am stuck here. That guy gets off 2 stops later. He gets off 2 stops later. So he's like, and gets off. He literally says, good luck, miss, and gets off. Now I'm on a train alone with Lumpy and Humpy over here. And I'm like, here's my thing. Okay? My thing is this. Could y'all hurry up and orgasm, please? Can y'all get this over with? Why do I feel like y'all extending this out longer than it needs to be? That's what I felt like. I felt like I was in the Matrix and this shit was like slow motioning. Like, why, baby Jesus? Hurry up and land the plane. Land the plane. Land it. Like, yes, I got my headband. But just getting land that bitch. I promise you, 2 stops before I got off is when it ended. That's at least 20 or something minutes. At least he's not a 1-minute man. Congratulations, sir. But I didn't ask for the porn on my way home. It's not what I asked for at 2:00 in the morning. Like, I'm sure there was other cars that didn't have nobody on it because the train is long. I'm sure there were other train cars that didn't have nobody on it. Why you pick this one? Go find an empty one and lose your mind. Turn up. But when I promise you the stress, of that really just made me want to peel my skin off. It what here's the real problem. If you're gonna give me porn in the streets after dark, make it good. Make it like I'm like, damn, like you that was boring and vanilla and just annoying. Your sounds are garbage and terrible. They should call that shit train rides after dark. I I I didn't ask for it. I promise you, I just wanted to go home and go put my knees in some hot waters because working on trains hurts the knees like a bitch. Okay, and I wanted to go to sleep. That's what I wanted. Y'all make sure y'all take wet ones on trains and buses when y'all go to sit down and wipe your damn seat. You see what I'm saying? Because I promise you, someone has had sex in that chair. Fucking wild. Anywho's, thanks, SEPTA. You got out of for therapy on the salary. They should have paid for that. SEPTA should have actually, you know what's crazy? SEPTA has really good benefits. And because I was on regional rail, it was like really good benefits. So I did get free therapy. My therapist at the time thought that was the funniest fucking story she ever heard in her god dang life. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Somebody in the chat said explain. Was you asking me to explain with the story, or were you asking me to explain the membership that Keita just signed up for? Question. Before I go into the next story. Not all that happened in this vanilla. It was plain jade. It was cottage cheese. Garbage. No fruit, no honey, nothing. Boring. Terrible. If you're going to have sex after dark, make it good. Explain both for the people in the back. All right. So, see everyone, see Keita, Tori, Kendra, see all these people? All these people? They have spatulas next to their name. Don't you know how on TikTok you subscribe to someone's channel? That's what the memberships are, except I have 4 tiers over here that you can choose from. It pretty much just gives you a ability to use emotes, the same as TikTok. It gives you access to member-only content, which I've already started posting, so that's a thing. Get in, be there or be square type time. If I'm not mistaken, because I don't have the perfect memory, my memberships are like $199, $499, $9.99. $14.99, and then there's a $49.99, and that's that big dick energy if you go to that one. See those cute emotes? Look at those. Explain how I don't know, Shingy. I promise you, I was sitting like this. I looked, she was standing. A few seconds later, a few minutes either, I'm bobbing my head, listening to my music. I look back, her pants are down, and she's throwing that ass in the circle. Bless you. It was just getting, it was quick. It was like 0 to 1,000. Like, pew. I was That's how it was. Pants. She had one leg out, one leg in. Everything was pulled down. She had on slides, like little flip flops. She took one of them bad boys off quick and was giving it what it's supposed to give. Ooh, doggy. Yes. No, well, then I don't know if she had underwear or not. I don't know if she was commando. I just know me and the dude was questioning our whole fucking day. I promise you. One pants leg was still on. Do y'all see what I'm saying? She didn't get fully undressed. She had one pants leg on, one off, okay? Flip flop on the train, not on her feet anymore, and was throwing it back, okay? Just out here in these streets. I don't know. I don't know. On to the next one. This one is called They Did What Now? They thotting and bopping out here. Thotimus primes, man. Thotimus primes. They are on the loose. And on the loose. Here we go. Hey, all my fellow puffs. Hi. These are probably going to be boring AF and needlessly long, but I'll share for shits and giggles. But before I get into any of that, everyone better subscribe to everything that is CC. You will never be disappointed. Thank you, B. Appreciate you. Okay, y'all. Once upon a time, not long ago, I was a hoe. That's not what it says. I'm sorry. Once upon a time, not long ago, in my youngest days, I used to work at a rental store. And no, not the one you are thinking of. Not the one I was thinking of. I'm gonna tell you exactly what I was thinking right off the dome when you said I used to work at a rental store. At a rental store. I thought one of two things. Are you ready? Blockbuster. Thank you, Keita. Blockbuster. One, rent a center. That's the two I thought. Hello. That that's the two I thought. And right. Moving on. Okay. I have tons of stories from here since I worked there for 5 years from age 18 to 22 at multiple store locations, but I will share some of the milder ones for you. Do you know us? Why would you share the milder ones? Those are the ones you can keep. Shit. We want the ratchet ones. The hot mess ones. Someone was just getting banged on a train, and you think I want the mild story? It's fine. Anywho, let's start off with how I was involuntarily introduced to lesbian porn and how I was almost went to jail because of two of my bosses. Hands up. Don't shoot. Let's go back. First part, involuntarily introduced to lesbian porn. One. Two, I almost went to jail because of two of my bosses. How is this mild? Book them, Dano. You almost went to jail. Damn, if this is mild, then what the is a debauchery? Let's go. I started my journey at a local rental store, same as everyone else, bottom of the hierarchy, customer service rep. After about 6 months, I was promoted to shift lead, meaning I now had keys to the office and building and I had all types of responsibilities, including switching out security tapes for a new one at the end of the night. This is important for later, okay? Switching out camera footage, important. All right. That being said, I had a store director. We will call her Shannon. All right, Shannon, bitch ass. She decides she is going to hire on a girl named Carrie directly as a shift lead. It was cool until I realized she had absolutely no experience for this and kept messing everything up, making my job harder. The rest of the fam would complain all about her all the time, but mostly that Shannon and Carrie would go into the office and argue a lot while on shift. Argue a lot. Bitch, it's in parentheses. Oh, Hollywood video. Shit, taking it back, baby. Argue a lot. Is this the lesbian porn? Hold, please. With an eye roll and a why. Oh, wait. Sorry, I skipped. I apologize. This is from the customer service reps that were always stuck working with them. That they go into the office and argue a lot. Okay. Now, one very busy Friday, I came in to change shifts from them opening together that day. I tried to go back into the office to count drawers and start my shift. As I walked back, the customer service rep on shift says they are arguing again. With an eye roll and a why won't she just fire her already laugh, I continue back to the office door where I for sure heard voices and noises, but not what I would exactly call argument noises. I proceed to knock on the door and tell them I'm here to start my shift. There is a muffled come back in 5 minutes. Since Shannon is my boss, I don't say anything and I head back up to the front and talk shit with my customer service reps for the night. 15 minutes later, these two come back up, all smiles, telling me they are done with their discussion. I go back into the office to start, and it smells awful, like someone sprayed a ton of perfume to cover up them heating up their lunch. Y'all in there licking box, and y'all box not even clean? Y'all in there licking box and your box not even clean? Nasty bitches. I don't like that. I don't like that. Mm-mm. I feel like I can taste the smell. I feel like I can taste the smell. Oh my God. Oh God. Okay. Ugh. I can't. Super frustrating, but okay, no. Now, okay, wait. Here we go. Now, like I said, busy Friday. So I didn't have a ton of time to dwell on this interaction. But throughout the night, I also kept discovering things that customers wanted would show in my system, but not be anywhere in the store. Super frustrating, but it happens. Closing for the night, I also realized there were things that were supposed to be locked up in the office were missing as well. We were supposed to count and document these things at the end of every shift. Now, truly concerned, I called one of my assistant directors that I was supposed to hang out with after work. She tells me, watch the security tapes to see if I can figure out what happened to the stuff in the office. Sending my service reps home, since this was probably going to take a while, I cozy up in the office and begin. Here we go. Hi, Nancy. Good afternoon. Did anyone order sushi, Kita? About the time that I see Shannon and Carrie, oh, wait. Yeah. Come into the office, talk for a minute, then see Shannon's oh, wait, okay. She's watching the camera footage. We're now watching the camera footage. Here we go. About the time that I see Shannon and Carrie come into the office, they talk for a minute. Then Shannon rips Carrie's pants down and push her back onto the desk while dropping to her knees. I stopped the tape and immediately called the same assistant manager with I cannot watch this from me and oh Jesus H Christ. I'll try to watch it after that part when I open from her. Wait, what? I take my 18-year-old self the hell home. So yeah, you was in there eating the box and your box not even clean, which means her mouth smells like your dirty box. It's like hot boxing it, but not in a good way. You're not even high. You just smelly. My God. The next day, I walk into the assistant's office from last night. The district manager, the regional manager, all standing in the front in a very heated discussion. After a few questions thrown my way about the night before, the district and regional manager leave. The assistant pulls me aside and informs me that Shannon and Carrie had been together since before Carrie had started there, and anytime they worked together, which was often since Shannon made the schedule, they would fuck in the office all over it and then proceed to steal whatever they wanted by the box full. Obviously, they both ended up fired. I had no idea what happened to either of them after this because a few weeks later, I chose to be transferred to another store. But I never understood why they hadn't been smart enough to delete the security recordings after they did the deeds. So not only are you stealing a bunch of shit from your job on camera, you over there scheduling yourselves together so y'all can be in there licking box all over the cash office. Jail. Book them. I'm going to jail. I'm going to jail because I'm probably going to punch you in your face when I see you next. I'm going to lose it because that means your coochie juices is all over the surfaces, like just coochie juice everywhere. I'm going to kill someone. You got your stinky juices everywhere. I done sit and touched in here. You nasty bitch. Just, I'm going to jail. I'm going to jail. I'm going to jail. Mm-hmm. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm going to jail. I'm going to jail. I'm going to jail. Cause. Okay. Let's start with the part two. Okay, this starts part of store director number two. You can either read this now or save it for later, up to you. I'll try to make this part a little shorter. We will call the store director of this one Kayla and her married but not really married husband, Larry. Okay? Now, for those who don't know, there's a lot of people who run around and say, I'm married. That's my husband. They're not really married for whatever reason, you know. But back in the day when it used to be like, you used to be considered married after living with somebody for 7 years type shit. It's like that. Be like, oh, that's my husband, but y'all really not married, and y'all don't share paperwork and like whatever. Anyway, now I thought it was really strange that they would let a married couple be the assistant manager and store director at the same store, but not my circus, not my monkeys, and that's on period. Okay. Over the course of my time at the store, I came to a few conclusions. One of which is that Kayla is super tight with the district manager mentioned in the previous part of the story. And two, that Kayla and Larry give off super weird vibes. But me being young, nice, naive, and dumbass self, I end up making friends with Kayla. All right, we're putting our bets in. We're putting our bets in. Putting them in. We're putting them in. The weird couple got some crazy like sex life where they're like open relationship type shit. Place your bets. Uh, all right. Yes, mad swingers. Or like just into some weird kinky shit or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, get your life. Love that for you. The kind of friends that when I invited to be a pure romance party, I go for fun, only to run into the district manager there as well. Pause. The kind of friends, okay, her and Kayla became friends. The kind of friends that when her and I end up being cool with each other, no, sorry. The kind of friends that when invited to a pure romance party, I go for fun. Help me. What is a pure romance party? Is that like a BDSM club that y'all created in y'all house? Is this a swingers dinner? Like a pure romance? Listen to what I'm saying to you. I've been to a lot of parties in my day. And ain't none of them ever called pure romance party. Okay. I go for fun, only to run into the district manager there as well. Surprising for sure, but her and I end up being cool with each other after. I kind of became her little helper for the rest of my time at the company. So when the district manager calls me to rush into work for an emergency a few months after said party, I don't think anything of it other than, oh shit, I was supposed to open. No, no, no. I'm sure I'm off today. I closed last night. Is that district manager trying to get in your box with his wife, your friend? She say he's just a friend. Oh baby, you. Y'all better go check out Pure Romance. What the is that, Tourette? Bruh. Cue me pulling into the parking lot to cop cars marked and unmarked everywhere. Not what we thought. Hold, please. Officers in uniform and suits everywhere. My little 18-year-old sphincter has never been tightened up so fast and so much in my life. And it only gets worse from there. I immediately get pulled into the back office, sat down, and interrogated to the ninth degree, all because I was the one that closed the store the night before. House hosts and sells toys and plays bingo to win something. I've been to one. Yeah, what in the Adam and Eve? Okay, hold on. She closed the store. She's getting berated. Hold, please. Okay. I have no idea what's going on, and I'm so damn nervous. I can't even remember my own name, let alone the amount I closed out at and how much was in the bank deposit that should have gone to the bank that morning. I go to the logbooks to try and show them, and everything, and I mean everything I have written down was whited out. I straight panicked, swearing up and down that this was how I left anything and everything last night. Please check the security tape. The detective and FBI agent? We got FBI on the scene? Hold, please. The detective and FBI agent response was that it had been deleted. Oh my God, she got set up. Holy shit. I am now beyond panicked and clueless as to what to do. Sure, I'm not about to get carted off to jail and damn near in tears. I do the only thing I can think of and ask if I can go smoke. I mean, if you're about to go to jail, you might as well get high one last time. Nope. Have a good old ciggy before you go to the slammer. Not the slammer, you old bitch. The district manager comes outside and lights one up with me. Thank God the first words out of her mouth to me since I showed up to the store were, "We know you weren't the one that did this." Because I was literally about to make that mom, dad, I'm going to jail phone call. You got me fucked up. They won't let me out. If I'm going to jail, y'all going with me. I promise y'all I'm taking somebody with me. Okay? Turns out Larry was scheduled to open that day, but they had figured out that Kayla was the one to put her code in to unlock the store. Your friend set you up to go to jail? And this, book me, I'm going to jail. Because as soon as I see Kayla, murking her. Done deal. They're going to have to peel me off of her, honey. It's going to take all of the FBI and the damn detectives in the popo. The bacon, y'all going to have to peel me up off of her. Because, okay. They believed that they had showed up to work together that morning, cleared the damn store out, safe and all, and fled the state because their apartment had been cleared out too. Oh, you bitches had a plan? No, not thumbs up. No, jail. You bitches had a plan to set me up. Kayla, you and your husband, fucking, ooh, okay? They think they intended to try and frame me to buy themselves some time, or so I was told by one of the younger uniforms that was trying to help me calm down. Who knows what the truth was? I never found out if they were caught in the end or not. I was too terrified to stick my nose anywhere near that mess after. I got to keep my job, help get the store back together, got promoted, and involuntarily moved to another state. There are plenty of stories from your typical creepy old man to the, should I call the cops on my bestie because she was my bestie, the dead woman in the parking lot, or the time I met a very famous NFL player and sort of messed all the way up. If you would like to hear more, okay, ma'am, we need to know about the dead body in the parking lot. Stop it. And why in the hell, how did you mess up with an NFL player? Please send those emails expeditiously and separate them in different emails so we can utilize them accordingly, because that's what I'm talking about. Because I just want to know if you... Okay, that's what I need. That's what I need. Deep in my fupa. I want to know about the dead body, and I want to know how you fucked up with the NFL player. So you could just be out here humping or married to an NFL player, but you somehow fucked that up. What's wrong with you? Wrong with you? Wrong with you? Do better. Wait, what is this? Confused? Oh, that was just like an update. Still funny though. Also, I don't remember seeing Caitlin in here, but Caitlin, me and Sissy really not, we still on your ass about this video of you and Juan. I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna talk about that every single fucking tea time. There she, Caitlin. Me and Sissy really, really like. We just need like a snippet, like a clip, like 5 seconds. Like me and Sissy. Look. Wait. This is important for y'all who don't know about Caitlin's story. I need y'all to go. I need y'all to. First of all of my stories are anonymous until you rat yourself out. And Caitlin rat it herself out. Okay, and me and Sissy. I'm calling Sissy right fucking now. It's not good. You don't really. Yes, we do. Caitlin, don't tell me what. Sissy, here. Caitlin, we want the video.
Listen, baby.
She have to tell them something. It's not good. You don't want to see it. Bitch, we want to see it.
Let us be the judge.
Yes, here's Sister Puff. Here she is. We want Caitlin. Send the footage.
Yes, ma'am.
Send it. And we're gonna look at it and then we're gonna delete it expeditiously. We'll never keep it.
We're gonna do that with the no. We won't do anything with that footage. We just need the judge.
But we done seen what Juan looked like. So now we need to see what Juan looks like.
And we do.
Yeah. Deep in the fupa.
And we do. And we do.
I'm saying you see me, you don't see him. That's impossible. I need to know what he's doing. I need to know.
Okay, so then I got more questions, baby. That's just more questions.
That's more questions. So your friend was just filming you? What's up with your friend?
What is happening?
Not only is your friend like a weirdo for filming you, she didn't even film him.
That's big freak energy. I need to listen.
That's questionable friendship. I mean, maybe she wants your hot box.
Y'all still friends?
Are you still friends? Caitlin, we got so many fucking questions, Kate.
There's really some more questions. I just need to know what is going on. What is really happening?
Right, and thank you, Shins. The longer you take to send us the footage, the more Caitlin, there's 2 tea times a week. Every week. Baby, Caitlin, we're gonna ask you every fucking time.
Listen, I pop up in every live, and all I'm gonna do is send you eyes, baby. Every time.
Tell some yes, still friends. Oh wait, she's still friends with her. Just really don't drink around her because she wants your box.
Cause sweets, that feels dangerous.
That it seems like you're gonna be in a snitchamation.
It feels a little dangerous.
All right, we gonna leave Caitlin alone for now.
I'm not.
Okay. Caitlin apparently says he's not gonna leave you alone. I'm gonna come after you again on Wednesday.
Even just a little snippet.
Right, we just want to see a little clip.
Just a little pieces where he is.
Right, whatever he doing. We want right. You can blur your face out, Caitlin. It's fine.
The approach, the dismount, something.
And right, not the dismount. Dismount. Kayla, when you jumped off that thing, did you go at the end? Was it an 8.2 out of 10? What?
We need judges' cards and everything.
Listen, I'm gonna make the cards. I'm gonna get the cards ready. You gonna send us the footage. I'm gonna have Sissy come over and then we gonna score it and then we gonna let it go. Caitlin, we're not gonna let this go. The rest of your life of tea time is going to be this conversation. I don't want to keep having it. Just give it up.
Hold up cards. Listen, all we'll do is hold up cards.
We'll just hold up cards. We're going to watch it, hold up cards. We're not going to say shit, then delete it. Done. I haven't, listen, me and Sissy are the only ones that know what Juan looked like, okay? I'm never sharing that footage. We know what Juan looked like.
Never.
Y'all are so petty. I cannot, the dismount. There's deductions in this shit.
Did you stick the landing, baby? That's all I want to know.
Did you fumble? Did you fall? Was the couch big enough to hold you two?
Did he stick the landing?
Did he?
I mean, clearly he does. He keeps spinning the block. So,
I mean, you do take quite a few trips around the world with Juan. So Juan doing something. We just want to see what the something was. And weren't you the one, Caitlin, that said this was a multiple O situation? I'm just saying, I feel like you need to share with me and Sister Puff. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Sister Puff would appreciate it.
I'm just saying. Okay, Pooh.
All right.
Listen, this is just, look, Caitlin, for the rest of your tea time existence until me and Sissy see this, I will not let this go. I will not. Won't go back. You know what I'm saying? She said, the fuck you mean yesterday? Yesterday. 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 Kayla was like, be clear. And be clear, I took the trip around the world yesterday. I saw him yesterday. We went out drinking. Miss Caitlin, ma'am, Sid, just let me insist. The Juan Chronicles. The Juan. Listen, she sent the original story. Y'all gotta go watch the last tea time with the professor and a special guest when Sissy was here. That's when we got the story about Juan. Okay, and now, y'all gotta go watch last episode. Y'all gotta go watch last episode with a special guest, okay? Because that's where we found out about Juan and the shenanigans of her getting her best friend, getting her a fuck buddy that apparently is still out here living his best life. Caitlin got the spatula of the day, didn't she? Caitlin got the spatula award of the day that day. I asked the same damn questions, Tanisha. I was like, does Juan got some older brothers? Some uncles that's looking good? Because me and Sissy seen what Juan looked like. And I'm trying to tell y'all, Juan is Juanin. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Look. Who doggy? Who doggy? Juan is Juaning in these streets. If I was Caitlin, I'd be hitting up Juan on a regular basis too. He will be on rotation. Looking like that. Apparently he doing something right. I like the view right now. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Faux show. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's lit. Mm-hmm. Out in the roster. He might be the only one on the roster if he's doing it like that. If he's doing what he do when he need to do it, baby, I don't need too much. Well, anywho, let's see. Last story, y'all. Last story. Am I the asshole? The answer is normally no. Like 98.2% of the time, no, you're not the asshole. Okay. Thank you, Nancy. But I'm trying to get it where y'all can like see it. Like, there we go. Okay. Is that paper on my damn carpet? You see the paper on my carpet? Don't have little kids. Look at this shit. It's a Cydio shirt. Signed. I'll be auctioning this off at a later time for all of y'all who love Cydio. I'm probably going to auction this bad boy off for a few $100s. You know what I'm saying? I gotta pay to go to IndigiFest, so why not auction off his signature? I'll just have him send me another one. He really don't have no single friends. That is fucking rude, Caitlin. Am I the asshole? Here we go. Hey Puffs, how are you? Hey Pooh, we chilling, being newsy, reading your shit. Okay. First and foremost, I just want to say tea time is always such an amazing thing to watch. Be clear, I'm not going to be in tea time because I'm only on episode 6. You only on episode 6 of tea time? Oh, girl, what we at? 22, 21? What episode is this, y'all? 22? I don't even fucking know no more. 22. Girl, you only on 5, 6? Ooh, doggy, you got some catching up to do. And baby, however, please enjoy this short story of me trying to figure out, am I really the asshole? Okay, so my whole life I've been working from under the table from the age of 13 to today. I've always had multiple jobs and I've never asked my parents for anything. I've constantly always helped to pay bills, put food in the house, even when they didn't ask, but I knew it was a struggle for them. So I would do without anyone needing to say anything. Most of the time, once a month, I would spend anywhere from $250 to $400 going food shopping, which my friend would take me with his car and I would give him gas to make sure there was more than enough food and snacks in the house for my siblings and me. Okay, I know. So what? This is my number 2, but love Nancy. Welcome to all of the new puffs that's on in here, sweetie bums. Welcome to the madness. It's a good time. It's a giggle. We just some newsy bitches being nosy. I mean, shit. A lot of the times I would buy certain snacks and drinks and hide them in my room. I eventually bought myself a safe because my siblings are sneaky and would find my snacks and eat them. You would think they would be more grateful that I give them the snacks that they want, but no, they also wanted mine. So after I purchased the safe, I never had this issue until one day. Okay. Thank you guys for welcoming Nancy in. Oh, wait, no, there's a few newbies. There's a few newbies in here, right? It's not just Nancy. There's a few newbies who said hello, who probably lurking on the outskirts or they're in here but just hasn't commented yet. How y'all doing? Welcome. Y'all think I got vibes and craziness on TikTok? Ha! Another part. One day, my parents realized I had a safe in my room. I explained to them it was just for snacks and drinks. I opened it. I showed them it was just the things that I wanted to keep to myself that I did not want to share with my siblings. They berated me for 2 hours on how selfish I am and how I've always been selfish and I've never wanted to help anyone and only care about myself. I then said, you're right. 2 months later, I got the paperwork drawn up to be... What is this word? Baby, that's not English. That's not English. I think what she's trying to say, what is it? What is it? Emancipated. Is that the word you meant to put? Live your life. Okay. Oh, fighting your fam. Hello. Emancipated. I placed the paperwork in front of my parents with my siblings there and said, I would like to be emancipated. At the point within that 2 months, I was working nothing but overtime shifts at all of my under the table jobs on top of going to school and staying an honor roll society student because I was saving up to live on my own. And that's on period. Emancipated. That's the word. Okay. My parents, to say the least, berated me for hours on end and said they would not sign. I told them that if they would not sign it, then I would go to the police and start paperwork to show how they're unfit for me to be there. Why does my mom keep calling me while I'm in the middle of tea time? You don't want shit. Stop it. The fuck? How I was continuously selfish and unfit to take care of myself alone, and that I needed to stay and help with the family. I, of course, then said, how am I selfish but always helping with the family? How can I not take care of myself, but I take care of everybody in here better than y'all? Because y'all can't keep a job. And I managed at the age of 16 from 13 to 16. Oh, I managed at the age from 13 to 16 to make enough money to put a down payment on a place of my own. Needless to say, it took a couple of weeks. Eventually, they signed it because they were sick of me complaining about it, as they said, and sick of me being selfish. I got with a local program for emancipated young adults who were still in high school, and I managed to get my very first apartment behind security gates because we're all young there. So they wanted to keep us safe while I lived my life. To this day, I barely talk to my parents. I do speak to my siblings, but my siblings tell me how my parents constantly call me selfish and a terrible child for not reaching out to them. Am I the asshole? Hell no! Deep in my fupa, your parents, okay? Deep in my fupa. Okay? Y'all some users and abusers, and you're whack as hell. Wiggity whack, 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 whack. Do better, be better, losers. Your kid is doing better than you at the age of 16, whenever this was. I don't know if this is current, past, whatever. That kid is doing better than you two together. Why would you let your kid buy food for your whole house? Now, listen to what I'm saying. I understand when the struggle is struggling. You see what I'm saying? I understand as a parent that you can struggle so bad that your kids eventually are old enough to assist so y'all don't struggle together. I understand that, right? I do. But if your kid can find jobs between 13 and 16 to make coins enough to be able to take care of themselves, you two motherfuckers don't have a hustle mentality, and I need y'all to do better. Because I be damned, be clear. And I say this, you never say never, because you never know what happens in life. But I be damned if I don't do everything in my power not to have that little girl upstairs pay for my bills in my house or put food in this mug, because I can't do it. Now, medically and physically speaking, if you got something going on, that's different. But baby, if I'm an able-bodied worker, you got me fucked up. If Olivia would ever buy some groceries for my damn house, because I ain't got no money. You know how many side hustles is out here? You know how many jobs I would have? Bitch. It's just not my ministry. Now, don't get me wrong. I lived with my mom, who wasn't always financially sound. Okay. I've helped out here and there when I lived with her. Fine. My sister has done a lot while living with her. Fine. Shit happens. However, there's ways around that to not happen. Okay. There's learning. There's not repeating the same shit, because that's called insanity. Baby. Oh, send them, Nancy. Puffinati2024@gmail. Send the stories, baby. Hell no. I mean it. Deep in my fupa. Nope, nope, nope. I'm telling you, I'm not able. If I'm not able to work, that is the only time that Livy will be able to help me without me feeling some type of way. My pride as a woman, as a person, but my pride as a mom. Get out of my face. I mean it. I left my mama house at 23. I think I've asked my mom to watch my daughter quite a few times. Right. Quite a few times. She's watched her quite a few times here and there over the years when I still lived in Philly for different reasons, to go out on a date. I got a doctor's appointment. Dumb shit, right? My sister watched my daughter here. Baby, listen. I'm not calling nobody to take my child unless it's important. Nobody. My brother and sister that's here, Sister Puff and my brother, Olivia don't go to them unless I absolutely need them to. I'm door dashing. I'm going to meet Jeanette later. Can you watch Livy for a few hours? That's the type of shit I ask for. Other than that, that little girl with me. She with me. Yeah. No, absolutely not. I can't do it, Jesus. I don't understand parents that do that take their kids and turn them into worker bees for their household. You had these kids. You made the decision to have these kids. You should have made sure you were financially sound. I'll be damned. I'll be damned. I can't do it. My pride, it won't let me. It won't let me. It won't let me. I can't do it. Can't do it. But yeah. So yeah, that's fucked up. No, you're not the asshole. Like I said, 98% of the time, y'all send me, am I the asshole story? The answer is normally no. Because the people you're talking about are clowns. Fuck shit. Ciao. Any hoots. Thanks for coming, y'all. I'm going to see y'all on Wednesday. Get your stories in. If you haven't joined the membership, please consider it. Because I have this week actually member-only content coming out. I'm going to give you a sneak peek. It is a Tinder story, but it'll be for members only. So make sure you join if you want to. I'm really trying to find somebody, y'all. I promise you, I'll be trying. These dating apps are wild. I also have a Tinder story and a coffee beats bagel story. Make sure y'all join the membership, okay? So y'all can see these behind the scenes type situations and whatnot. Okay. I love you guys. Thank you for coming. I hope you have an amazing Sunday. I'm pretty sure I'm either going live tonight at my normal time or Jeanette is going to set me up and I'm going to end up on his live. So hopefully y'all following him on TikTok. Maybe I should go live on YouTube with Jeanette later. Are we doing a twofer? I'll keep y'all posted. Make sure y'all notifications is on in case I randomly just go live with Jeanette. Who knows? I love you guys. Have a great day. Peace.